The final event of the season, 6 laps will be the distance. It's the Ron White Memorial. Again, 3 heat races. Top 3 will go to the redraw here tonight. There's a couple of legends right down here in front of me. I'll keep their identities hidden, though. So to be Kevin Greenfield in the number 8, along with the 31 of Austin Smith, 11 of Joe Orbis, and the 111 of Anthony St. Mary Sr., Corey Villan, the 21, 16 Chris Banofsky, Anthony St. Mary Jr., the 111J, Jeff Trapp, the 71, and Francis White in the 60. 6 laps is the distance, top 3 to the draw, and here we go. Greenfield jumps out into the race lead, and everybody after Austin Smith for the 2 spot. Look at Francis White carve his way through the field. He started 9th in this heat race and is now up into the top 5. Into turn number 3 and 4 goes the field. It's Kevin Greenfield out in front of the field down the front straightaway. Austin Smith gets shoved way out of line up into the wall here on the front straightaway. And Austin Smith slows considerably into turn number 1 and 2, and that could bring out the yellow, and it does. Yellow lights are on with 1 lap complete. So Kevin Greenfield out of Watertown in the number 8D is your current race leader.
Next time right there. You'll bring us to it.
So we are ready to do it all over again. 1 lap has been completed. Kevin Greenfield, the race leader. Joe Orbis, second, our track champion this year. Francis White, Corey Villan, 4th. Anthony St. Mary Jr. now 5th. Ready to go at the VP Racing Fuels making PowerPoint. That's where all starts and restarts will be. Once again, I want to thank OD Green and FX Repair Car Companies for being on hand for the final night of racing here in 2022 at Can-Am. Green lights are on. Looking to set tonight's field for the Ron White Memorial, and Joe Orbis wants to win a heat race here tonight. He grabs the lead as they also down the back straightaway. Once again, top 3 are in the draw, and Francis White grabs the final draw position from Corey Villan into turn number 3 and 4. Orbis with the advantage off the turn. Francis White continues to charge forward again. He started 9th. In a span of 1 lap, made it into the top 5. Now he's battling for a draw position with Kevin Greenfield and Corey Villan right now as they hit the back straightaway. Orbis missing a good race for the 2 spot behind him as he holds on to the number 1 spot. Villan still second. Greenfield and White still second and 3rd and 4th as they bring it across the line. Lap number 3 goes up on the leaderboard. Chris Banofsky back in the top 5 as well in the 16. Anthony St. Mary Jr., Chuck Monica in the 100. Right there with them as well as they work it through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Austin Smith, Jeff Trapp, and Anthony St. Mary Sr. complete the field. Up into turn number 3 and 4 goes your leader, Corey Villan, working on Joe Orbis for the lead as they work it down the front straightaway. 2 to go for Joe Orbis. Villan still second. Francis White fending off the 8 of Greenfield for the final draw position at this time. As they work down the back stretch into turn number 3 and 4. Greenfield still back to, big fire up underneath the 21 of Villan into turn number 3. Big time fire underneath the hood of the car. And he's being told over the one-way radio to stop and get out of that race car. Big time fire there underneath the race car.
Get up in the top of one if you can.
So Vlad slows it to a stop. Fire team on the scene here.
Come to a stop there in the middle of the back stretch.
And we'll get Corey Vlad out of the race car once again. Vlad was having a really good run, running up into the top 5, battling for the lead as they pulled the hood off of that car. Corey is out of the race car, though. That's a very good sign, so good to see. Corey has competed with us a few times in 2022. Once again, race fans, we just encourage you to step back away from the fence over there and let the fire crews do their job. We know that they do have everything under control, but just in case something happens, we want to keep everybody away from there. Thank you very, very much. We certainly do appreciate it. Again, coming up after the heat races for the Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thundercars, it'll be the last chance showdowns for the Dirt Car 358 Modified Series and the Dirt Car Sportsman Series as well, along with the Thundercars. And those of you watching on Dirt Track Digest, we do have a replay of that. Corey Vlad is big time smoke coming out of that car, and see it right there. The flames just erupted underneath the front end of the race car. And looks like the fire may have put itself out pretty quickly, though, but Corey noticed something was wrong right away. But thankfully, Corey's out of the car, not injured, and he'll be able to get that car fixed. And unfortunately, might not be able to return tonight, but we all have to wait and see. So we mentioned earlier tonight, 26 drivers entered into tonight's program for the Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thundercars for the Ron White Memorial. $1,000 on the line to tonight's winner.
Well. One and three, and then 2 on the bottom. So it'd be no. This right now it's 1.
So we talked about Corey Vlad's season here. 3 starts this year, not a bad record whatsoever. A best finish of 4th on July 22nd. Other finishes, of course, were on June 29th. He finished 5th, and his last time he was here, he finished 7th on August the 5th. Rest of the field stopped over there until we get things cleared off down here in turn number 1 with the Corey Vlad situation. So looks like we got everything all cleared up, and everything is all good. So some of the sponsors here in this Ron White Memorial, I'll run through them. There is a long list of them. Northern Credit Union, Michael Dockstader Construction, McCabe Supply Incorporated, Allwood Logging, Matt Beckstead Contracting, Francis and Teresa White, Next Level Excavation, Number 1 Speed, Final Measure Contracting, Jazzy's, Justin Davis Contracting, Angela and Harold Ludlow, Granny's Cotton Candy, Penny Simmons, Shorty's Diner, very good place by the way, Molly Countryman, and Jim Bob Cook, BTB Builders, Seamless Gutters, Chodman's Arsenal Street Audio, Kelly's Tax Service, Can-Am Enterprises, Walmart of Evans Mills, KLB Business Services out of Las Vegas, Nevada. That's how far away they're getting sponsors from here. Wendy's from Evans Mills, Little Caesars in Evans Mills, both very delicious places as well. The Flying Spatula, Last Call Bar and Grill, and AutoZone from Evans Mills, all sponsors here, the Ron White Memorial. We'll go through these if we get another chance to later on tonight, but just thank you very much to some of the great people that are supporting this great event and honoring a legend in North Country Modified Racing and Ron White. Right now, Joe Arbus trying to take it home. Francis White, though, he is trying to put it in the record books and get a win, because he knows Ron is watching and he expects nothing less than a feature win, at least a heat win right now. So it's Joe Arbus, Francis White, Kevin Greenfield, Chris Bonofsky, and Anthony St. Mary Jr., the top 5. Austin Smith, Jeff Trapp, and Anthony St. Mary Sr., the rest of the field. 4 down, 2 to go. 6 laps is the issue. We'll be ready to go. Heat race number 2, waiting in the staging area off of turn number 2. Green lights back on at the VP Racing Fuels making PowerPoint, and Joe Arbus is on the hammer. We're underway, and Francis White did not get a good restart, and again, top 3 go to the redraw. Chris Bonofsky got a great run, and Francis White makes up for it big time. Rolls through turns 1 and 2, grabs the 2 spot back. Chris Bonofsky, though, right there with him, trying to challenge him up into turn number 3 and 4. The white flag is in the air. Final trip around. Joe Arbus trying to hold on and win it, but he's got everybody behind him. He's got Francis White, Chris Bonofsky, and Kevin Greenfield into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes White looking for the lead up off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Arbus has been quick all season, but so is Francis White. Through turn number 3 and 4, Francis White looking to go from last to first here. He's alongside of Arbus. Through turn 3 and 4, checkered flag is waving. Drag race to the line. Calling at the line, it looks like from here, Francis White by a half a car length over Joe Arbus. Kevin Greenfield goes to the redraw. Oh my, what a finish in heat race number 1. Francis White the winner from last to first. Wow.
Forky is the last name? Yeah.
And the White family is ecstatic down here on the front straightaway.
Yeah. How many laps is this? 6. And top 5 is this? Oh.
Ron White will go away from the pole in the 60R with Justin Pope alongside the 27, row 2. Donnie Woodworth from Watertown scheduled to go in the number 5. I see Donnie out there, but he's a couple of rows back. Justin Burns was slated to go to the outside of row 2. Jeff Putnam, the 198, along with the 67 of Clayton Cook out of Parrish. Zach Petrie in the 13Z, along with David Liscombe in the 97. Jock Simons.
Yeah, but he's got our hand right in there.
So we're looking for green off of turn number 4. Green lights are on and away we go. As Justin Pope takes the lead away into turn number 1 and 2. Ron White, Zach Petrie the top 3. Justin Burns looking to move up. Look out, White gets twisted around in front of the field. Keeps it going though. We stay green. And he will keep on going, but White loses a ton of spots out there in the meantime. Justin Pope not worried about anybody. He is just driving away. He's on a Friday night cruise right now. The 11 of Burns trying to fend off Jeff Putnam. So it looks like Dakota Beckler in the 26 has moved it up to spot number 3 here.
That is Dakota.
So Dakota Beckler out there in the number 26 was not on the heat race lineup, but he's up to third and looking for more, trying to drive around Justin Burns to look to pick up second here. Jeff Putnam back there in spot number 4. Zach Petrie is fifth as they come back across the line for lap number 3. 3 down, 3 to go, and I tell you what, Dakota Beckler is picking them up and laying them down right here, flying around the outside of this racetrack, picking up spots through the first half of this event, and he's got a long way to go though to catch Justin Pope, who has been on a tear in this division. When he has shown up this year, he has been the dominant force. 3 wins this season. The last one came on August the 5th of 2022. Been doing a lot of racing with the Sport Compact Dirt Racing Association as well. A lot of big events he's gone to across the United States, and makes his way back here to Can-Am here tonight as the white flag is in the air. Final trip around. Justin Pope brings it off of turn number 3 and 4 with a straightaway lead. Dakota Beckler second. Justin Burns, first track regular across the line, in third. Zach Petrie, Jeff Putnam, the top 5. Checkered flag will be waving this time by, and Justin Pope, a dominant performance here tonight in heat race number 2. He will collect the victory. Second spot will be Dakota Beckler. In second, third will be Burns, and he will go to the redraw as well. So heat race number 2 is now complete, and there's Justin Pope right there, the winner of heat race number 2 for the Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thundercars. Heat race number 3 on the evening for the Thundercar division, ready to roll trackside. Another 6-lap heat event. Once again, top 3 will go to the redraw. Unofficially, Francis White, Justin Pope, Joe Orvis, Dakota Beckler, Chris Bonofsky, and Justin Burns into the draw.
No, this car was out front. You walked by here a little while ago. Isn't much showing what you know. Yeah. There he is. Yeah. There he is.
So I'll get you the starting lineup here in just a moment. Taylor Dockstader, according to the lineup, is on the pole here. The number 2, 22X. There's a lot of 2s in this heat right here. 22X, Tony Frezzo alongside. Row number 2 is going to be Daniel Valad in the 22, along with the 422 of Dave Rasmussen. William Sherman, the first car without a 2 in it, in the 46, starts 5th. Damien Beckler in the 5. Triple X, Donald Kimball, and Jared Gilson, the 22J. Green lights are on, and we are off and running.
Start right off.
And no, we did not. We are going to try it one more time.
Oh. I can get my other leg over, we'll be all set. Huh? Get over there. There we go.
I went for green this time.
You want it all the way over?
So we'll try it again off of turn number 4. Green lights are back on, and away we go. A couple of cars did not get fired on that initial start, though. David Rasmussen and Donald Kimball did not get going, but Tony Frezzo and Taylor Dockstader did. They've got the lead. 322s at the front of the field right now as they work in turn number 3 and 4. The 22X ride of Tony Frezzo is your race leader. Jared Gilson closing in now for second, as Damian Beckler in the 5 right there with him in 4th. OJ White started last. He's up into position number 5 at the moment as they work it down the back straightaway. Jared Gilson looking for second. Damian Beckler right there to challenge as well as they hustle into turn number 3 and a 4. Tony Frezzo last year had a dominant season. This year kind of running sporadically with us. But he holds the lead as they work it into turn number 1 and 2 as Jared Gilson takes over second. Damian Beckler now looking to get into the draw. So he holds on to position number 4, trying to get around Doc Stater into turn number 3 and 4. O.J. White continues to ride in the number 5 position at the moment, but right now Tony Frezzo still in control of the field as they work it off of turn number 4 and back down to the line. 3 down, 3 to go. Here comes Beckler looking for position number 3 on Doc Stater through turn number 1 as they work it up into turn number 2 and down the back stretch. Doc Stater continues to hold the position down the back straightaway. Beckler trying to figure out the way by. Tony Frezzo running a pretty good line around the inside portion of this speedway, or at least he was. He drifted wide up off the turn that time, drops it back to the bottom this time by with 2 laps left to go. And we got one around. O.J. White loops it around in between turns 3 and 4. Yellow lights back on. 4 down, 2 to go.
First 3 cars. First 3 cars are 22, 22, and 22.
And William Sherman in the 46 slowed to a stop here on the front straightaway. Bill Sherman, 3 starts with us this year, the Canton, New York native. 12th has his best finish here on July 29th during the PAP shootout weekend. And Sherman gets the car refired.
Right up on the fence right here.
Just want to remind everybody to not climb on the fence down on the front stretch here, please. Thank you. Stay back from it, please.
They're coming for green here, guys. Coming for green. FTC making PowerPoint.
4 down, 2 to go. Final heat race of the night. Looking to set tonight's field for the Ron White Memorial. Again, thank you to all the great sponsors who made this event possible here tonight at Can-Am. Out of turn number 4, we're back to green. As they head down the back straightaway, the white flag will be out. White flag being displayed this time by and Tony Frezzo trying to take it home. Jared Gilson there for second. Check that. That's Daniel Vlad in the 22V running in 3rd right now. Apologize for that one. Checkered flag is out. We do know Tony Frezzo is going to bring it off at turn number 4 and back to the line, and he will win heat race number 3 in the thundercar division. Jared Gilson second. Daniel Vlad will cross in 3rd. That will do it.